So hello everyone, welcome to yet another video. This is Matthew Jones, of course, and you know what, this is our second video about the DS-260 form, and in this video we talk about the mailing address and also the permanent address. It talks about the permanent and mailing address page. It's all information about where you want your green card to be sent, where you live right now, where you want to live when you get into the US, and information as such. So stay tuned, and if you still have some question, let me know in the comment section. Remember, this video we are getting, they're gonna be 3 or 4, trying to address every section with all the weight it deserves, so that you guys understand and you might have less question. But if still you have some question, let me know in the comment section. So with that being said, subscribe if you haven't, give it a thumbs up, and let's jump into it. So here we come, and now this is the second video, and remember we agreed we'll be starting on this section talks about the mailing and permanent address information. So this talks about your mailing address and also talks about the permanent address information. This is where you intend to live once you get in the United States of America. So the first question goes, is your mailing address the same as your present address? Of course, where you are, that's where if they have to send something to you right now before you get to the US, that's where they will mail it to you. But remember, I said most of the time they don't do that. They used to do that way long time ago. So for now they do it online, so you don't have to worry about it. Just click yes. But if still you have a different one you want them to use, it's okay, you can include it there. So the next one comes about the permanent address. And here it states very well, please provide the following information where you intend to live after arrival in the United States. And now this is where it comes the idea of the host address. And remember guys, I always tell you, like, you can have a host and also have a different sponsor. We'll be talking more about the sponsor. You know, the sponsor is that guy who sign up some documents to, suggesting that he's willing to take care of you once you get to the United States. So you can have a different host from, sponsor. They can be two. So a host, all you need is his name and the address. That's all. You don't need any paperwork or financial paperwork to prove that how much he makes. No, you don't need that. You just need the address, valid address, where they live, street, actually the address, street, city, and state, whatever. All those, that's what you need. So you're gonna fill his name or her name right here. Or actually sometimes it's not that necessary. You can click that. Then the street, this is very important, because remember, this is where your green card will be sent once you arrive in the United States. So you have to fill the street here, right there, the city, the state, whichever you're going, and also the zip code. And also most of the time they ask for the phone number. If you feel okay to add it, it's okay. If you don't want, just click do not apply. It is still the same. Then the most major question comes here. Is this the address where you want your permanent residence card? That's the green card, bro. Do you want it to be mailed there? So most of the time it will go with yes. If no, then you have to give the other mailing address where you want your green card to be mailed to. Then remember, click on save and let's proceed. So of course here is a sample of how they did. If you click no, you have to give a suggestion of the other one. So we proceed with the next page. So the next question talks about the family information. Of course, I told you on the first video that you need information about you, your parents, and everything that, you and your parents, you need all the information. So what you need here is like your father's name, surname, the given names. And the best thing about this, if you're not sure about something, you don't have to worry about that. You gotta click the don't know, whatever checkbox. No problem with that. And also about the city of birth and place of life. If you're not sure, please click you don't know. No problem with that. Everything. But if you know, you don't have to ignore. Just fix it. The other question is about, is your father still alive, living? Like, is he alive or he's dead or he passed or something like that? So you know that better. So you choose the right answer, and that applies same to your mother. Anything you know about it, include it. If you don't know, just check the don't know checkbox there. Is she still alive? Yes or no? Simple question. So always remember to click on the save and proceed to the next page. So we proceed. This is just a sample. Yep, we just keep moving. And actually, here's just a good sample. If you don't know anything, you click the don't knows, and that's still okay. Make sure to save, and now we proceed to the next page. If you have a spouse, if you're married, if you something like that, that's the next question. The question comes: family information, spouse, current spouse. If you have, if you don't have, then you don't have to click nothing. You just say no, and there will be nothing for you to fill. So if you have, you start with the surname, given names, date of birth, and everything, city, and about the city addresses. If you're not sure, just click it. You don't know, it's okay. Then talk about the country, of course. When you click the down arrow there, it will give you a list of countries, and also the addresses. You have to select one, occupation, what they do, and if you're unemployed, it's not a problem. It's still okay to fill out unemployed. It's okay. The date of marriage, of course, make sure you have your marriage certificate with you. These are for people who are married. You have to have your marriage certificate with you. Of course, you got the dates, start with the day, month, and the year where you get married, the city, the state. If you don't have, just click the don't know. It's still okay. Make sure this matches with what is on your marriage certificate. The other one is about the country. Of course, you are married in a certain country. Just check the arrow down there and select the country. Then the other question is, your spouse immigrating to the US with you? Like, are you guys coming together? If yes, click yes. If no, if he's joining you later, that's okay. Click no. If your spouse immigrating to the US at a later date to join you, it depends. If he's immigrating later on, you're gonna say yes for that. Remember to click on save, and we proceed. So here, just some samples here, so we don't have to check on that. Those are all about family spouse information. And actually, the best thing is that I'll be dropping the link to this sample page so that you can check it by yourself. And for someone who's like single, you don't have many issues to add here. So, do you have any spouse? Once you click no, it's done. So, you just click save and proceed. So the next question we'll be talking about previous spouse. Do you have a previous spouse? Before some people got some ex-husband, ex-wife, and stuff like that. You also need to include them here. Oh yeah. So if you don't have, again, remember you just put no, and once you click no, it's not, no more questions. But if you have one, two, three, or so, you have to include the number here and give their names and date of birth, when you get married, when you ended your marriage, and how your marriage got terminated, and explain all those things right there, and where the marriage was terminated and everything. You have to add them there. Once you're done, remember to click save, and we proceed. The next is about family information, and this is about children. If you got children with you, even if you are single mom, single dad, of course there's a question: do you have any kids? If yes, have a list of them. You'll name them one by one, and it's okay. Remember, even if you have if they have their own DS-260, but this is your DS-260, you have to include them right here. So the other one is about, so if you don't have, you just click no, and there's nothing to add. Just remember, always click save and continue. Oh, so if you say yes, of course, is how many kids. You're gonna indicate the number of kids you have here, and then child one, you give the surname, given names, date of birth, city of birth, state of whatever, country of birth, and everything. And there's always that one question: does this child live with you? Yes or no? Is this child immigrating to the US with you? Yes or no? You know that better. So keep moving, save, and proceed. So that's just an example of that. Okay, and that's with just keep moving. Oh, I think we good. And you know what, up to that point, I think we're gonna make another video, and this is about your travel information. From this section, I'll be making a third video so that we can just make sure these videos are short enough for you guys to follow up. And if you got a question, at least I know where to, to review all these questions from, and I'll be able to answer you at the right section. So this from here is about your travel information, and this will be on our next video. See you then.